You are on a magical life journey right now that billions of people before you have gone through, and billions more will go through long after you are gone. But not everyone will experience spiritual awakening during their time here on Earth. I read that it's only around 41% of people worldwide will ever have any form of awakening that will change the direction of their life. The fact is that spiritual awakening is something that not all humans go through during their time here on Earth. I would have never believed spiritual awakening was possible myself until I experienced it firsthand back in 2012. I virtually heard a voice in my head tell me, "You will create meditations. You will create meditations. You will create meditations." And I heard this voice while walking through the MGM Grand Casino in Las Vegas. You see, the magic in this was I had no clue what meditation was, but I listened to this inner voice. I listened to this intuition. I listened to the guidance, and I followed the feelings. Fast forward 12 years later, and here we are. Someone who has created more meditations, audios, and videos than anyone else on the planet in the areas of personal development, self-empowerment, and spiritual awareness. Not only that is I openly share for free more of this content to anyone who wants more out of life. And to think that it all started with a voice on the inside. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, from that moment, I was a firm believer in magic because I became a product of magic. And so are you. So, as you listen to this audio, if any of these 5 stages connects with you, you are in the special club of elite human superstars who are aware enough to notice the signs of a spiritual awakening and are ready, willing, able, and capable to become better through it. Let's pop the champagne. Let's pop the champagne. Let's have some fun and dig right in, shall we? Let's break down each stage of spiritual awakening. Stage number 1, the calling. This is when you start feeling a really strong pull toward something deeper and more important in your life. It's like a big question mark hanging over your head, making you wonder what's missing or what could make life more meaningful to me. Imagine this. You're going along, doing your thing, when suddenly something happens. It could be losing someone you love dearly, getting fired from your job for a job well done, or feeling like there's a hole inside you that you can't quite fill, no matter how happy you think you are. And it shakes you up, and it makes you stop and think, is this all there is to me in my life? For instance, let's say you go through a tough time, like losing a family member or facing a sudden and unexpected challenge. It's like a wake-up call that jolts you out of your routine. It literally shakes you out of your routine. Now, suddenly, you're questioning everything. And there is this deep ache inside, a longing for something more. In moments like these, you may find yourself drawn to exploring your spirituality. You start asking big questions about the meaning of life, about what happens after we're gone, about the forces that shape the world. It's like you're on a quest to uncover the mysteries of the universe, seeking solace and understanding in something greater than yourself. Next, Stage number 2, the awakening. This is when something really big happens inside your head. It's like a light bulb turning on, making everything suddenly clearer and brighter. Picture this. You're going about your day, and then bam! Something clicks. It could be a moment of pure clarity, like when you finally solve a puzzle that you've been working on for ages. Or maybe it's like seeing the world through a brand new pair of glasses, where everything looks different and more vibrant. For example, imagine someone is sitting quietly, maybe meditating, when all of a sudden they feel this incredible sense of connection with everything around them. It's like they're part of a giant puzzle, and each piece fits perfectly within the next. They realize that every living thing, it's linked together like one big, beautiful web of life and existence. It's a moment of pure magic and wonder that changes how they see the world forever. You see, you now see the world from a whole new vantage point. And from up here, you know, the view is awesome. Next, stage number 3, the dark night of the soul. Many of you are going to relate with this, and up until this point, you have never connected this to spiritual awakening. You see, this is when things get really tough on the inside. It's like you're in a storm with emotions swirling around you, making everything feel dark and heavy. Imagine this. You're facing a lot of inner struggles and emotional pain. It's like there's a raging storm inside of you with thunderstorms and thunderous thoughts and heavy feelings crashing against each other. It's like you're in a storm of confusion getting slammed against the wall over and over and over again. It hurts. During this time, you may find yourself diving deep into your own thoughts and memories. It's like you're on a journey through the darkest corners of your mind, confronting all the stuff you've been avoiding for far too long. For instance, you might start thinking about things from your past that still hurt or scare you. Maybe it's stuff from your childhood that you never really dealt with. Or maybe it's your biggest fears staring you right in the face every single time that you look at yourself in the mirror. It's a tough time, filled with sadness and confusion. But it's also a time for growth and healing, as you face your demons head on, and you will always come out stronger on the other side. Next, stage number 4, the integration. Now comes the part where you take all those cool spiritual insights that you've gained and you bring them into your everyday life. It's like turning your light bulb on moment into a whole new way of living, thinking, observing, and discerning. Imagine this. You've had some real eye-opening experiences, and now you're ready to put them into action. It's like you've unlocked a whole new set of tools for living your best life, and you're eager, and you can't wait, and you're excited, you're full of anticipation and enthusiasm to give them a try. So, what do? You start incorporating these new ideas into your daily routine. Maybe you pick up some new habits or practices that help you stay connected to that deeper understanding that you found. For example, you might decide to start meditating every morning or night to help you stay centered and focused throughout the day. Or maybe you start practicing mindfulness, paying attention to the present moment and appreciating the little things in life. It's all about finding ways to keep that spiritual spark alive in your day-to-day life so you can keep growing and evolving as a person. Next, stage number 5, Transcendence. Now we're talking about reaching the tippy top of the spiritual mountain. It's like reaching the peak of a roller coaster ride where you feel like you're flying high and everything just clicks into place. Picture this. You've done a lot of soul searching and inner work, and now you're basking in the glow of something really special. It's like you've tapped into this deep well of peace, love, and connection that goes beyond just you and I. For instance, imagine feeling this overwhelming sense of purpose, like you're on a mission to spread loving kindness wherever you go. It's like you found your place in the grand scheme of existence and all things, and you're ready to make a difference in the world. And here's the really cool part. It's not just about you anymore. You see, you start seeing yourself as part of something much bigger, like a tiny puzzle piece in the vast tapestry of the universe. And you realize that we're all connected, like threads in a giant cosmic sweater. And that's a pretty awesome feeling when you get there. But here's the thing. These stages aren't set in stone. And that's good news. Everyone's journey is different. And you might zigzag up and down, zigzag all around, and you may zigzag through all these stages in all sorts of ways. The important thing is to stay open to whatever comes your way and keep growing and learning along the way. And a magic little recipe to understand in the middle of all that is you must have a willingness to learn and a higher willingness to accept change. Like I said, I want to keep this audio short, so let's end it here. So there you have it. There you have the 5 stages of spiritual awakening. And I encourage you to subscribe to this channel. Comment on this video. Comment on this video with your experiences, your opinions, and insights. I appreciate you, and I would love to hear what you have to share. Then make sure to dive into all the guided meditations that I've made available for you right here on YouTube. Visit the Paul Santisi Universe channel. There is many playlists to choose from, and I have any topic that you want to know about covered. And if you don't know where to start, just pick any meditation, press play, and see where it takes you. Thank you for listening, and welcome to the world of awakening, where possibilities are endless and the magic is real. Until next time, keep being you and keep becoming great. You know I love ya.